like a catfish. I'm 98% sure that's a little catfish. I'm just gonna toss this other bait out real quick before I mess with that one. It's about 7 o'clock. It's early, sun's not up yet. Still got a little bit of moonlight. Well, it only took about 2 minutes to get rid of the skunk if we're counting catfish this morning. Okay. Hook's still good at least. Gotta rebait though. I suppose that catfish just followed it right to the bottom, and that was an instant bite. Pack bait's left over from last night's session. Oats, sweet feed, cream corn, vanilla. It's very vanilla scented. And the hook bait's 2 tiger nuts on the hair there. Little tiny hook. Slept pretty good last night. It was windy, so that wind kind of masked all the sounds of the countryside that you normally hear during the night. Sounds that usually wake me up during the night. Loud pickup trucks and other kinds of trucks making noise across the countryside during the night. I slept pretty good. Uh-oh, good bite on the other one already now. Okay, starting out with fast action. Well, in case you didn't know already, I'm fishing for carp today. But catfish are finding the bait first so far. I guess I'm just gonna need to catch all the catfish and give them a sore lip so that they'll move on and let the carp have a little bit. Oh, looks like the same dang fish. Okay, another polka dotted catfish. Oh, I'm getting a bite on the other rod too. That's the way it's going to be this morning, huh? I'm going to get catfish to death. Well, I better pick up on it. I was tempted to just leave it and go rebait this line, but there's a chance it might be a 30-pound carp. Or there's a chance it might be a 2-pound catfish. We don't eat wild fish very much anymore. Just the pollution around here is out of control. I just don't feel good eating it anymore. This is not what I would consider a clean body of water. There's certainly much worse, but it's pretty icky. I have seen a few carp slap the surface. Usually the slappy carp are the little ones, from my experience. There's probably a few giants swimming around out there. I know they're in here. I've caught them. I've seen them with my own eyeballs, held them with my hands. There's 25+ pound carp swimming around in here. But finding them is the hard part, and putting a hook on them is even harder. And it's definitely hard to catch a big carp when my hook is lodged in the mouth of a catfish. It's not gonna work. Let's see if I have enough time to get this baited and cast it out before the next catfish hits that line that I just casted. Ooh, I heard a big splash back there. Did try an experimental hook bait yesterday at this same spot. Big cluster bait. And while it did attract less catfish, it also attracted less carp. So yeah, I would say that's a fail. See that there's a catfish bite right there, that little bobbing up and down, bobby, and it doesn't pull hard enough to pull any drag. Yep. And then when you pick up on them, and there's lots of pulsing and head shaking, and they just thrash around wildly. That's the way they fight. It's just just very sporadic fight. At least the little ones anyway. The big ones are not are a little more fun to fight, but the little ones are, yeah, you just reel them in. This is actually a pretty decent fish here, 2 or 3 pound. And just keeping these forceps in my back pocket here because I just need them every 10 minutes. Okay. I'm hoping as the sun rises and the clouds clear off and it gets a little brighter out here that the catfish will calm down. They're more of a night creature. Alright, well, I was just leaving this one alone because I didn't feel like messing with it, but now I got a double going on here. I got both rods going off. Guess I better do something. Well, I should really quit doing this because one of these times it's going to be the big carp that I want. It might be this one. I really should quit being careless with these bites because, yeah, this might be a good fish. Just when I get in the habit of catching little dinks over and over and over, it just, when I see that I get a bite, just the excitement just isn't there. But this might be something better. I'm actually going to put this one down for a second and see what this one's doing because I don't want to get entangled. Alright, well, that one got away. That one got off. See, that's what happens when you horse a carp. This one, I'll go ahead and head down to the netting zone down here and go ahead and bring them in and maybe use a net for the first time today. I got a fresh cup of coffee sitting up there getting cold. Oh, and he got off too. Okay, glad I could get interrupted for my coffee and breakfast for that. Jeez, I gotta fix my attitude this morning. No, I'm reminded of this video that I watched of, I think it was on the Fishing with Carl channel, where they went to Dale Hollow and they were there for like, I think they were there for like 3 or 4 days of fishing before they actually got any bites. That must have been really hard to deal with, or at least the bites that they showed on film. I imagine they probably caught some catfish. But it's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm on day 2 here, and I have been getting bites, but it's just been, I haven't caught a carp, over 10 pounds. They've all just been small, mostly catfish, and a lot of small carp too. But I know there's giants in here. That's the thing, right? I know they're in here. Just like that Fish with Carl example. They were there. They flew to a different continent to catch giants, and they were not getting an instant reaction. They had to have their patience tested, and I can't imagine going 3 full days without even a bite. That's pretty rough. That's probably one of the main deterrents that I have from Dale Hollow. And probably, I don't know if I'm ever going to go there, but I've seen lots of examples of people catching great fish, but I'm sure for every example there are of people having great sessions, there's probably 20 examples of people getting completely blanked. Drop back bite on this one here. Okay, that's promising. Yes, this is promising. This is promising. How promising is it? Well, I'm immediately grabbing the net and bringing it over here, if that tells you anything. Feels like something I might want to use the net with and probably bring up to the mat and show you. I don't know, we'll see. Could be just another dinker carp with big muscles. Who knows? It's about 9:15. For some reason the clouds have increased rather than decreased like the forecast said it was supposed to do, but it's actually darker now than it was at 8 o'clock when the sun was coming up. Oh, big boil, big boil. I I haven't horsed this fish up to the surface to see what it is, so for all I know, this could be a 15-pound catfish. I don't know, but wouldn't that be appropriate? All right, time to get the net out. We're getting real close now. Give you a look at that kind of water quality we're dealing with here today. There's some algae, definitely still some algae in October, which is not normal. That stuff should have been gone last month. Oh yes, this is a good fish. That is a common carp. That was a big set of shoulders that came up. Oh, this is a real good fish. Yeah, this is a real good fish. I gotta be real quiet so he doesn't hear me. Oh, dang it. I knew that was gonna happen for some reason. I just knew it was going too well. That would have been too easy. All right, here we go. Here we go, attempt number 2. No. He keeps his head turned away from me. Obviously I'd want to get him in head first, but that's just not what he's letting me do here. I'm not gonna horse him. Okay, come on in. Let's do this again. Head first this time. That's the ticket. Yes. 21 something. Yes. Finally on the board with the big fish that I came here for. It took me 2 days to get him, but he's here. 21 in that net, and that's a 3-pound net. So this is an 18-pound fish. This is a beast. Feels huge compared to just the dink fest that I've been experiencing the last couple days. Looks like a pretty healthy fish. No scales missing. I wonder if there's more of them out there right now. I haven't been getting bit by catfish for probably, I don't know, the last half an hour or so. So yeah, big carp moving in. I'm gonna get this guy back in the water and get that bait put back out there. Hopefully catch this guy's mom or dad maybe, huh? Yeah, I don't know if this guy's a loner or if he's traveling in a school. Hopefully it's their school. Come on. See you later. Uh-oh. This other rod's getting bit. You gonna pull? You gonna be a 28-pounder? No? I was just washing off my hands. I haven't even had a chance to pick up the other rod and start rebaiting it. Maybe there's a school of bigger fish moving through. Bam! That was pretty slick. Swam right in the net real fast. Yeah, smaller fish. That's what I refer to as the turbo carp. 5-6 pound fish. I'm just thrilled that I'm catching the target species at this point. I mean, that big fish was awesome. I'm just glad this is not a catfish. So back in the water he goes, and I got two rigs to rebait and get out there. Well, I need to quit talking about catfish. I think they heard me or something, because now I'm back in catfish town. Oh yes. The wind is going so bad that I couldn't really tell if that was a bite or just a gust of wind. It was blowing my line. I've been busy working on getting my camp picked up before this wind picks up even more. This is no doubt a carp, because it's just making a swim for the left really fast. Oh, it's a good fish. I need to quit horsing this fish so much. Just barely saw the body, and I think just the part that I saw is bigger than the small fish that I've been catching. I expect the carp fishing to get better as the day wanes on. It's like 10 a.m. right now, and I would think over the next hour, late morning is usually a pretty good time for me in the fall like this when the water's cooling off. Come on in. Oh, my other one's going off. think. I heard a jingle back there. This fish I keep getting this fish in close and then he sees me and takes off again. I guess I should start wearing camouflage so they can't see me. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, here, this is the one. This is it. Yes, head first. Big fish in the net. He's mad. I don't blame you, I'd be mad too. Yeah, another big fish. I'm not gonna weigh it. It's in the teens. 15, 16 would be my guess. This is an interesting looking fish. It obviously sustained a pretty significant injury earlier in its life. It's completely healed. It's just got a big dent in that side of its head there. Probably a boat prop would be my guess. But yeah, seems to be doing good now. Big fish. I've caught several small carp since they last saw me, and a catfish or two. So the small ones are still around, but some big ones too. It's turning out to be a pretty good morning. Hopefully, as things warm up a little bit, the fishing will get even better. Oh, and I completely forgot that I have something on that other line. I just walked by it and I see the drag, the spool moving. There's drag getting pulled. Come on, dude. Well, dorsal fin is caught on this guy. Gotta bring him back. Hurry up and get this before he starts splashing. There we go. Thanks to that fish for holding still while I got him out of the net. Well, whatever this is has had tons of time to get tangled up in some stuff. Feels like some pretty good weight, and I think it ran along. I mean, I'm missing a lot of line off my spool here. I bet that thing's 100 yards out there. I'm gonna be here a while reeling in this guy 6 feet at a time here. Okay. I do like to, whenever I can, I have the room to do it, just put the rod tip down towards the water and pull sideways to bring the fish in rather than lift it straight up. I think the fish don't like to be pulled to the surface. I think that prompts them to freak out more when I'm lifted straight up like this and pull them up to, oh, it's a big fish. I shouldn't have done that. When I pull them up to the surface, they freak out more. I lose more fish that way, it feels like. So this is another big fish that didn't put up much of a fight for 90% of the way coming in. All right, come on in. I'm gonna let you go. I'm not gonna turn you into steaks or catfish bait. Come on in. Oh, he doesn't care. He doesn't understand English, does he? Or any language. Come on. Nope. Saw that net. I can see their eyeballs. When that happens, you see the eyeballs looking at the net. I know they don't have eyelids, so they don't get real wide-eyed or anything. They're wide-eyed all the time. But yes. Just with that net being 10 feet out there like this, it's really takes a lot of strength to lift it up. All right. Not a lot of speed to that, lifting it up when it's extended out there 10 feet out in front of me. That's called leverage. Another very solid fish in that mid-teens range. Oh no. Oh, I thought my tent was gonna get lifted up and blown over for a second there. It's still staked down real good. 14, 15. Great fish. I want some more of these before I leave today. Finally getting into some good fish. Back in the water. All right, get out of here. Nice, thank you. Well, as you can see, my tent it's really collecting the wind here. I don't think the spikes are gonna get pulled out of the ground. More likely the fabric will rip and tear off before that happens. I need to get this tent down before the wind picks up even more. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna take off like a kite, but I thought I'd point the camera at it just in case. If it does, I wanna get it on film. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it staked down, and I'm just gonna release the poles and let it fall flat onto the ground if it will, and then I'll deal with the stakes. This is not the normal procedure for taking down this tent, not the right order to do things, but yeah, okay, good. Yeah, definitely not the right order to do things, but the right order to do things in 35-mile-an-hour wind gusts, I think. Oh, and I've got a bite. I've been catching a few small catfish and carp here during the last 45 minutes or so. Just kind of winding down the session here, slowly picking up camp. And that wind starts hitting 40 later this morning. I don't want to be around when that's happening. Yeah, this is a turbo. Turbo, look at him jump. Wow, what a thrasher. Getting pretty chaotic here on the bank. Why did the wind come up as soon as I started talking? But it's not windy at the bottom of the lake, so the fish are still biting. Well, the bite is coming pretty quick now. Just finally got these baited back up and thrown out, and haven't had a chance to do any camp picking up yet and got another fish. It feels like something better. I'm kind of at a point right now where I've been telling myself for about the last hour or so, just one more good fish and I'm gonna call it, because it's getting pretty difficult to fish here on this bank with this wind. And oh, this is not a carp, this is a big trophy catfish. Sweet. Get in here, you big catfish. Get in my net. Yeah. Beast of a channel cat. Look at this baby. 13, 14 pounder, I suppose. Huge head. I don't know, this is probably an old fish. Really healthy looking, stocky, muscular body. I like catching big catfish like this. Not so much the dinks, but this one's a beast. Back in the water. All right, you're free to leave. There you go. Yeah, the wind keeps blowing, the fish keep biting. Unfortunately, I'm out of time. I gotta get out of here and I gotta fight with that tent and get it rolled up without it blowing away. That's it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.